This is all-time lows. How low can it go?
Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Better see with the negativity, but I just slide right by.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Foggy24K, rocking out for the Stupid DeFi channel. I'm not no financial advisor. This is no financial advice. Make sure you do your own research, and I'm telling you, do not invest more than you can afford to lose, because it gets crazy out here on these DeFi streets, and there's somebody waiting on every corner to take that bag. Straight up. Yo, it's good, YouTube. I'm up here in my favorite spot. Straight up. Optimus doing what it do. It is hanging out at this 97 cent. It feel like I've been watching it for weeks, but it's only been a couple of days. Straight up. I wanted to make a move one way or the other because I got the bag waiting to snatch it up if it dares to drop down again like we saw a few days ago. But at the same time, I'm happy and smiling as I don't know what. What they say down south is all get up. I'll be happy as all get up if it go up back up to $1.50 straight up. So either way, I'm gonna got my eye on this price because I needed to make some moves, but it just been chilling. I don't know what it is, if it fell asleep, what the bots is doing, if everybody just comfortable and they chilling. Maybe they just worn out because it's been a crazy week straight up. I guess I'm the only one with some energy right now and I'm ready to get it popping. So we'll get it going. Let's look at my bag right now real quick. I got about 4,210 op3, which is about $4,000 up in this piece. This is growing. I'm doing about 42 op3 per day and about 1,464 op3 per month, which is about $1,400 a month. So I'm back to paying rent, baby, straight up. So we got 97 cents per op3 right now. So it's chilling out there. And we're doing about 202 op3 is the price for the wrapped op3, straight up. Let's take a look at it on the chart because I want to talk about this for a minute, straight up. Yo, look at this chart, everybody. Now, I'm going to make this quick because I ain't dragging this out straight up, but what is it going to do? We got a line here. Let's do some lines on this piece. All right, I threw a few lines on here. Now, this is not no real trend line. Don't nobody think I think it is, all right? And this is not no real trend line, but man, does this look like it's forming something crazy. Look how wide these swings were a few days ago, and it done tightened up. Everything is tightened up, right? Look how tight this is right here. When it gets tight like this, it's got to break out one way or the other. Now, I'm not no financial crypto whiz, but I've been in this long enough to see too many times when everybody think one thing is going to happen and turn around, something else different happens. So I'm getting it on document right now, and I could be wrong because I've been wrong before. But I'm looking at this, okay? Tomorrow's going to be Sunday. When y'all see this, it will be Sunday, pre-recorded, straight up. So it's Sunday, right? And it's quiet as could be here. We got Monday with the whole team for Op3 supposed to be having a AMA at 11 o'clock with some big announcement that everybody feels like is going to be some bullish news to get this price pumping. So look at the setup. Everybody done spent their money. They got their positions. They chilling. They relaxing. I'm comfortable because when this breaks out, I'm going to make a whole lot of money. Now, when everybody's thinking that, somebody tell me what happens. The opposite. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen. And I'm already, I ain't fronting. I'm already in position, but I've been in position since the drop last week. I scooped up joints and I've been sitting on it. So I ain't making no moves. I ain't selling nothing. I just bought more when they had the big downfall last week, okay? But people got their paychecks on Friday. They got their dough Saturday. They done make their moves. Now they in position. Everybody is in position for this big news on Monday. Now, is this big news going to overpower the market itself or what's going on with the market? Because it was just some extra big news. Let's take a look at it. FTX. They dropped the big news last week that shook the market. But then they turn around and got some more news. Now, it's the weekend. It's quiet. I'm probably the only one watching this stuff right now. But when everybody else see that FTX got hacked, now this is news on top of the news. They got hacked, $600 million outflow. Is that going to change things up? Let's go back to what we're talking about. Let's go back to it. Now we back on Op3. But everybody in the Op3 community is feeling like the news that we got to talk about on Monday is going to overpower everything and take this price straight up here. But you know what I think? And I could be wrong because I've been wrong. Yo, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't hit the subscribe. Hit that notification bell straight up because you rocking out with the stupid DeFi channel. And we be getting it in over here straight up. Everybody think it's going to shoot up, go blow up the top. And I'm going to tell you what, when everybody thinks one thing is going to happen, the opposite happens. So I think that it's going to dip down here. It might not go back to 30, but I think it has to take one more taste of this pie down here for some people who got some dough to load up. Then it might go ahead and take off for back up here. But I think it's got to take one more run down. And that's why it might not get hit, but I got orders down here at 60 cents. I got orders at 50 and I got orders at 40. If it goes to 30 and 20, then it's all good. It ain't no big deal. As long as it comes back up, which I think they could easily pull the price back up because they showed you that back here in past history. And they said it was done by the community. So this run was done by the community. The community probably burnt out from up here. So hopefully they save those reserves for the bots to bring that back up from here. It is what it is, right? So we're going to see what happens, but I think it's going to take one more run down before it takes that run up off the news on Monday. I don't know if it's going to happen before Monday or if it's going to happen after Monday, but it's going to take another run down to here. This is my opinion straight up. I'm no financial whiz. This is stupid DeFi channel, so don't be making no big investment moves off of what I'm talking about up here straight up. But I'm just saying what I'm saying, So let's keep it moving. Let's talk about Drip a little bit. Man, what the is going on with Drip? Every time I come to this page, it's lows that I've never even seen before. Drip is down at $2.67. This is uncharted territory. And anybody that talks about Drip has already said, lows $4, lows $3. I think it's hit what's the word people is using? The floor. Yo, I ain't seen more floors. Yo, Drip has hit so many floors or whatever. It's tired. It can't hit no more. Drip breakdancing so much now. Drip is actually out here breakdancing. It done hit the floor too many damn times. Straight up. But yo, I don't know. I ain't got no prediction on this. Let's pull up the chart on Drip. We're looking at charts tonight. Look at this. This is unbelievable. You couldn't even draw nothing on this. You put a line here saying, all right, it can't go below that. Bam. Everything you say, it goes below. You ain't got nothing to hit now because these are all-time lows. No question about it. What can I pull up here? Can I pull up a week? No, days far back I can go. And there's nothing I can pull up. There's nothing that goes below this 271. This is all-time lows. How low can it go? I'm hearing cats saying, yo, Drip, even if it go to $1, it's gonna be all good. Get in it because they're gonna be back to 5. They're gonna be back to 10. Yeah, I want to believe that. I want to. You don't know how bad I want. If Drip go to $1, you don't know how bad I want to drop a G on Drip and make me a quick 5G straight up or a quick 10G because I believe. Anybody will believe that it's supposed to go up there, but we have to look at history. Drip is a fork off of another project. What happened on that project once it started diving? Did it ever recover? And it was just as many people who were saying that project, they were moon boys for that project. Just as many people moon boying for that project as they are for Drip. And some of the same ones, some of the biggest ones who were moon boying for this project were moon boying for that project. So I know it ain't about belief. It's just about you got paid to do it. Some sorry, I got to just throw it out there. You know what I mean? But what's the sad thing about it is you don't tell your people you paid to do this. And so you put it out there and just put it in front of them. You're not even telling them that. You tell them like you really believe in this project. And I just can't find it. I don't know. I ain't gonna get off on all that. My point is Drip is at all-time lows. It's a fork off another project that once it hit all-time lows, never came back. Is Drip gonna come back? I don't know. I want it to be able to because if it would, this would be some easy money. And I love easy money. So it looks like Drip is going to get to that dollar mark. I don't see anything. They got these scratches coming up. Yo, what the fuck? What they keep? Every time I mention that, I feel like I'm 5 years old. What the fuck is a scratchy? All right, cool. So let's call it what it is. Some little lottery tickets. But there's plenty of gambling lottery in crypto. They talking about this scratch like they reinventing the wheel, like they doing something that ain't nobody else doing around on it. That's why I said, yo, I don't understand the Drip network. It's like so much back into 2020 and 2021. I mean, it's such everything is old dynamics that they all be talking about and rocking off. You know what I mean? And it's old to people who have been in this already, with the new people that are coming in, y'all got them gobbling that stuff up. So scratchies is nothing. This gambling stuff been in crypto. This ain't nothing new. I think that was like the last 2 or 3 cycles ago. What are y'all talking about? All right, the lending. Lending is nothing new. Lending has always been here already. I mean, I don't even know if those sites are, the lending sites are, is that working for them? Even if it is working, did it blow their market cap so they, the amount of people, money people coming in off the roof? Ain't nobody running to this lending stuff. I just got off of Avarice was trying to do this lending stuff. Did it work? I mean, come on, y'all. Oh man, my God. I want this to work. Straight up, I got a little B. I call it a little drip because my account, I've been seeing everybody else talking about their accounts be off the roof. So my account is super little. And I don't even care. It's little, super little. It's all good. But yo, something got to be popping for this project, and it's just looking like the project that it is a fork off of. It looks just like what that chart look like, straight up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to do your history because you involved in something that is not new. This is totally not new. Now, am I saying it ain't gonna never come back? I don't know. I wanted to make some moves, but it's just not looking good. And I can only talk about here what's going on. I ain't moonboying it, saying fantasizing and talking about what's going to happen. Straight up. All right, let's look at Animal Farm. Let me get off that. Animal Farm is pushed up a little bit, back to $130 million, straight up, total value locked. That's a good look for the people who own it. What Pigs is doing here? What Pig is doing? Yeah, I want to talk about Pigs too. Look at this chart setup. Pigs, the price has moved up a little bit. They're $121 right now. They've been sitting down at 110. They've been down here for a little bit, 107, 110. They're starting to go back up. But y'all see this, right? Y'all see how tight this is getting? See how tight? It's not going to stay tight. It's not going to stay tight. It's going to make a move heavy. And I just feel like once everybody realize, I think everything going to use is FTX news, the second round of FTX news. The first round was that they're going out of business or they can't, that BNB is not going to save them. That was the first round of news. But I think the second round of news is that they got hacked. I think that's what they're going to use as an excuse. And I call this an excuse because I'm a conspiracy dude. All right. And I think it's conspiracy that they need something to push all these prices back down again, to send Bitcoin down to, it's at 16 now, to send Bitcoin down to 14,000 or 12,000, 11,000. One more good push down. Is it going to be FTX? FTX got hacked? I don't know. It's going to be something, but one more good push down to send Bitcoin down to about 14, 12, maybe $11,000. All right. To send Pigs back down to under $100. All right. To send Optimus back down to 50, 40, 30 cents down in there. One good push to push everything back down. So everybody who missed the first go around, when I say everybody, I ain't talking about us little people because we burnt ourselves out on this first backup, this first run up in Optimus. And same thing with Drip. Not Drip. Drip is a lost cause. Pigs, I mean. This first dip down here after the Animal Farm release and pushed it back up. Right in here. This first dip down. Now these are people burning their money up trying to push back up. They're going to suck that up. This is just I ain't no financial advisor. I ain't got no crystal ball. This is me thinking and talking about it. And I could be totally 100% wrong. But yo, I think it's going to be one more push down. It's going to push this out of this, back down here. And then maybe Pigs might be able to float on up and make some people some money. But the people that's going to make money is not these people, not these people, not these people. Because when Pigs drops down to here, it's going to scare all of those people out of the game. All these people right here going to be scared out of the game. And it's going to make money for them cats that got some dough and understand what's going on here. Now, I could be wrong. Hey, this is what I'm saying. Straight up. And I think the same thing going to happen over here in Optimus. Straight up. You look at it. Look at what Optimus did here. It dipped down to here, brought back up by the community, came back down to here. People took profit. All right. People bought some more up. Now everybody happy. Op3 is back, y'all. We good. Now everybody sitting here. All right, when the bot's gonna kick in, or when it's gonna go above $1? I think it's gonna take another dip down here. So all these people that bought here gonna sell back down in here, and then the people who really got dough gonna buy back in and take this price where it needs to be. That's what I look at, and I think it's the overall market. Same thing gonna be with Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing right now? Let's take a look. Bitcoin, same thing. Floated on down here. What was that? Low was at 16.7. Now it's back up here, 16.9. I think people think it's about to make a move up, so they loaded up. They loaded up here. I think they got to make one more dip down in here. What was this at? One more dip. I think it's going to be lower than 16,000. They got to make one more dip down in there. Let's put it on 30-day. Look at it here. It came down in here. 16, I think it's going up. I think it's a lot of people that bought up in here, bought that Bitcoin up there, and came back here. It's people that bought here. I think it's got to take one more dip at least, minimum, down into here, which will put us down into 12, 13, 14,000. And I think that coincides straight up with same thing with Optimus. Dip down here, pull up, take us back down here. Same thing with pigs. I ain't no financial advisor, but it's too, when it looks too simple and too easy, it makes too much sense. It's going to do something different straight up. And it looks like a setup here for a breakout. And I think it's going to break out to the downside. You had this head and shoulders here. This head and shoulders ain't done. Straight up. I call this right here. Look at this. I call this head and shoulder right here pattern. And it took that big dump to the downside. But I don't think it's done. Set up right here. I think you're going to dip to the downside even more. I could be wrong. Straight up. But let's get into Las Vegas. Let's take a trip, y'all. We're talking too much on some serious stuff. Let's take a trip to Vegas. Woo! Look at this slot machine right here. Yo, straight up gambling, y'all. So don't anybody think we come here trying to make some educated guesses and we done check this site out and we check this person out and all that. Yo, straight up. This look like a slot and it is a slot. BNB Garden. All right. I put a couple of $100 in here because I got a couple of $100 to blow. It's just burning my pocket. I'll tell you, the hardest thing to do was just sit back and do nothing. It is killing me. It's killing me to do nothing. Straight up. Optimus is just doing what it do, making me money over there. I don't got to do shit. I don't got to do nothing. It's driving me crazy. So you know what? I checked this site out. I will check one out yesterday. I was going to jump in because I had to just jump into something. Word up. I just need to get burnt so I can leave it alone and just chill out where the money is coming in and I ain't got to do shit. But right now, I'm right here. Straight up. Link is in the description. Anybody want to get down with me on some real Vegas? Anybody want to take a trip to Vegas with me? Hit the link in the description straight up because that's exactly what we do. We on the slots right now, straight up. So I'm here. The total value lock. This joint just popped off yesterday. I just threw a couple $100 in here. They got a crazy tax, 10% in, 10% out. Yo, the taxes on here is crazy, but I don't even care. Straight. We looked at it, jumped in it. I accumulated 72 cents in a few hours. I was trying to figure out what was going to be my strategy with this. I went ahead and got in. I said, I just jump in. I got time to figure out how I'm going to rock with this. And what I decided to do is just let it sit here for a straight 100 days. I'm not going to do no compounding. Definitely not going to collect nothing. Then after 100 days, I'm probably going to collect and collect everything, my compounds and everything. And after 100 days, that'll put me about 5 and change, close to $600, which would be at that about that 300%. So that's what my plan is, because I was trying to decide, should I compound every day? And that wouldn't be the best deal right there. And so I'm just going to let it sit for 100 days. We roll the dice. If it's here in 100 days, you pull that 5 and change out. I really wish I would have split this up. That's what I should have did, is split this up and did 2 stakes, right? And with the plan of one of them rocking out for 100 days and the other one, because that 100 days on one of them, whatever I'd have got off of that would have took care of my second one. So that would have been a total number profit. And I could just let that ride on, and do whatever I wanted to do. Because at that point, you're getting 5% of that, 5% a day. So I should have split this up, but I didn't. And then I thought about dropping another 200 on top of this to rock alongside the same way. But I said, you know what? Let me get off that Vegas gambling stuff. I leave that alone. I threw that 200 in there. That's something to keep my mind going, because it's really hard to focus on stuff that's doing the right thing, floating along every day and just real quiet. So I needed some excitement. So, all right, good. This side right here brought the bright lights. I'm excited. I got my joint in there. We can come through. There's a couple people that went ahead and rocked off the referral with me. So we rocking on this together and we're going to see what it is straight up. Yo, that's all I got going on right here. This is Fogey 24K. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we doing over here on the Stupid DeFi channel. Fogey 24K rocking out for the Stupid DeFi channel, and I'm out.